The time's 6:19. Welcome to Breakfast on GB News with Eamon and Isabel.
Yeah, almost half of farmers, British fruit and veg farmers, could go bust in the next 12 months. Why? Why is this happening? Well, many blame the behaviour of supermarkets in all of this. Managing Director of Westerhill Farm joins us now from Kent, and that is Clive Baxter. Clive, good morning to you.
Morning, Clive.
Morning.
Good morning.
Well, Clive, we thought all was fixed. We had this great love-in with the government saying they were going to support British farming. What's going wrong here? We hear that supermarkets have cancelled, nearly a third of supermarkets have cancelled orders, farming orders with no explanation. And again, a very high figure, nearly a third, sees supermarkets failing to pay you guys within 30 days. I've got a new thing to suggest. Why don't we all go and get our weekly shop and say, we'll pay you in a month?
Well, I think you're being a bit simplistic, actually. I'm sorry to say about the way our problems are. We have a number of problems, and basically the risk-reward balance is out of kilter, and the retailer section is just part of that. So we've got problems with climate, problems with labour. There's a lot of things causing farmers to think about stopping growing fruit or veg. The government's actually introducing schemes to get us to take fruit out of production as well. So it's a number of things that are contributing to what's happening.
The question we were highlighting all the problems associated with being a farmer, and you were highlighting them quite well. The question is, why would anybody want to be a farmer in this day and age?
That is a very good question. Well, partly because we actually do like being farmers, but it is a business at the end of the day, and it has to make money. And if it doesn't make money, then you end up doing something else. So if fruit isn't making money, if veg isn't making money, then eventually you have to consider stopping doing that. And I think you'll still see farmers, but they'll be doing things in a different way. But that doesn't feed the nation.
Explain to me why I shouldn't be buying wonky fruit and veg, because I thought I was doing the right thing there, you know, not being superficial and only choosing the pretty stuff, which obviously my instincts want to do, but, you know, choosing the sort of black sheep of the of the carrots or whatever it might be. But that's actually bad for business.
Well, it's very bad for our business because we actually get a negative return from wonky fruit and veg. When it started, it was there to help us when we had a particular crisis like a hailstorm or something like that. But now we get a much, much lower price and it's not viable. So you do not buy some class 1 fruit and some wonky fruit. You just buy one or the other. So you don't help me at all by buying wonky veg.
Oh dear.
Right. Are the supermarkets helping you? There are just a couple of things we want to get clear here in terms of, you know, who is not pulling their weight in terms of supporting British farming.
Well, the supermarkets are actually buying fruit, but they're under pressure to keep food inflation down. And so they're in a very difficult position. But they need to re-look at the way they buy and how much margin. Some of them take huge margins in the fruit and veg sector. Do they need to do that? I don't think they do.
Yeah, OK. Now, is there a word, do you have, Clive, just final question to you. Keir Starmer is in Paris. He's going to meet the French president. The word is he's trying to renegotiate better terms post-Brexit. What can he be doing? Can he be doing anything on behalf of the farming industry?
I think that for governments it's quite difficult because they don't really want to be involved in the marketplace. So I do think they're in a difficult position. But there are things they could do. We need pesticides that actually work. We need to look at water resources. We need to look at the way we provide labour and the extra costs on labour.